I think early on, the earliest concern was lack of clear information and reliable information on exactly who the opposition was, where the arms would go, how would you control that, and the very real risk that given that there are some al-Qaeda elements there and other extremists, that some of the American arms supplied could fall into the hands of terrorist organizations, and that would pose very serious downside risks down the line. I think beyond that, I think the focus of this administration, as I've said before, is really on trying to create the basis, the political conditions for transition. So the focus on working with the opposition has been to give them communications, logistics, medical, humanitarian, all kinds of assistance to help them be more coherent and effective, but to keep open the path for Assad to step down and for the transition to happen. The last element is that we have had some significant success in preventing Russia from resupplying and rearming the Syrian military. I think if you were to launch a major American weapons supply program to the opposition, we would lose a lot of leverage with Russia, and you could basically open the floodgates for Russia to be resupplying the Syrian military in full. And that would be, I think, that would just be pouring fuel on the flames of what is looking like, an increasingly deadly conflict.
Just to be clear, there are no Russian arms currently going to the Assad regime?
Well, there are lots of things on the books, but we have been able to stop the last few shipments from going in. To say they turned, for example, they had repaired a bunch of helicopters and were sending those in. We were able to get the Russians to turn those around.
But other equipment is still coming in from Russia, is that right?
I think that there is some, but some has been stopped and turned around, and I think that's important.